And King's last book is, where do we go from here? And he writes that book in 1968. And I would argue that we haven't really answered that question.
We're living in a time where we're facing the climate crisis, we're facing racism, we're facing war and violence in the Middle East, but we're also facing a lot of peer pressure. And Dr. King emphasizes a point that we must strive to be transformed nonconformists.
What is the process that leads someone who, like myself and like many other people, just want to go about our days? We're not that critical about the society we live in. We don't think one person can't change the world, and we just have this attitude. And yet, someday we have an awakening. And the world hasn't changed, but our attitude about the world changes. When does that happen? When does that happen with you?
I think that, what you're saying, like, how does one be awakened? How does one change their view of the world? I think one thing is like classes like these, studying, reading Dr. King, reading Gandhi. We live in a time where our school system does not educate us and as much as it should be.
You are in a movement. You are people who, I think, see yourselves as civil rights reformers or human rights reformers. You do have a second chance. You do have a chance to look back at his history and say, I would do better. But I'm kind of pushing you to, somebody puts you on the spot. How are you going to do better?
Where do we go from here? Join us online for this weekly class. It's a great place to start.
Classes are every Monday afternoon, so contact us today and let's get into action.